War rages across the mortal realms. New alliances are formed while others lie shattered, and the dominant powers ever seek their next conquest. While this and countless other battles rage on, one fact is becoming clear. The season of war has begun. This video is brought to you by the support of our channel members and our FLGS partner, Warpfire Minis. Baron of Dice is the exclusive dice supplier for Season of War. Take a look through their incredible designs or even get your own custom dice made.
Hello and welcome to Season of War. We are here, another game of Age of Sigmar going down tonight. My name is Ridge. We got fellow Team Canada member, friend of the show, Jake Sagan here today.
I'm back.
He's back.
Again.
We got the Cities of Sigmar out. One of your go-to armies here.
Yeah.
I am playing the Beast Chaos again because I had so much fun playing it last time. We're doing a bit more of like a kind of competitive take.
Yep.
Jordan's not here, so we're kind of just doing whatever we want. Yeah, so we're gonna play Border War today. So with this mission, you get 1 for your home objective, 2 for the east and west objectives, and then 5 for your opponent's home.
Yep.
The twist with this one is if you have charged and are contesting your opponent's home objective, you get +1 to hit if you're the underdog.
Yes.
So we'll see if that comes up. Last time it was cool when I had my trogs with +1 to hit. That was nice. Yeah, so with that, I'm just gonna let you go ahead, Jake, and tell us what you're running today.
Absolutely. You'll see right in the center, the Bay herself, the centerpiece. She's been gone for a while, but now she's popping up. Talia Vedra. She is leading my Fortress City defenders. This is a sub-faction that was not popular for a little bit, but is now popping up a bit more. If you have any units that get the fortified ability, they start fortified. But crucially, you're also neg1 to be wounded by all attacks in the first battle round as long as I'm in my territory. We're quite fortunate that the territories in this mission are up to half.
Yes.
So I've got a little bit of insurance policy against the big scary beast Alpha Strike if Ridge decides to go that way. In the list itself, we have Talia Vedra. We have 2 units of 20 hammerers. Forgive me for using Iron Drakes as proxies. I just didn't have the other 20 painted, but these are 40 hammerers, the Hammer Bros. We have a Free Guild Marshal in front of Talia, who will be the Field Marshal, giving all infantry +2 to move. In front of them, we have the first of 2 Command Corps for the Free Guild. The second is over here on this flank. We have 5 Free Guild Cavaliers on this side, proxied as Wild Riders because I like the models, matches my theme. We have a Rune Lord tucked into the woods with this squad of hammerers. Back here we have an Alchemite Warforger. And in the sky, off on a secret mission but soon to appear, we have Callus and Toll. Can't leave them at home, every single city's list. Take them, they're great.
Everyone's favorite.
Everyone's favorite.
Yeah, so then for me, I'm playing the Beast Chaos. This is a similar list to what I played last game. Now, there's a few different variations you can do. So for this list, the general is the Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. He has the Death Grip command trait. In his regiment, he has the 6 unit of Bolgor, the Doom Bull, Lord Billy Goat, of course, and a unit of 10 Ungor. And then for the second regiment, we have Great Bray Shaman, everyone's favorite, Greg, and he has 2 units of 20 Bestigor and 1 unit of 10 Bestigor. So as you can see, I did the Beasts thing of deploying most of my army off the board, and I am running the Beast Manifestations, which I'm just realizing that I left at home. So I guess I'm going to be running the Morbid Conjuration today. And as everybody knows, all of these bat reps are able to be done because of our amazing channel members. So if you want to join, get an extra bat rep every week, hit the join button below. Yeah, so with that, we'll jump into the game. I was 2 drops, Jake, you were 4. You were, I did win the roll-off to make you drop first though, so you will do your seasonal rules first.
Indeed. So my mandatory pick will be Field Marshal on my Field Marshal.
Cool.
And my secondary pick for the game plan I have in mind, I would actually rather have Bodyguard on Callus and Toll. So Toll's companions providing bodyguard for Callus and Toll themselves.
Nice. All right. Yeah, sounds like a plan to me. I'm just going to go for the usual and put anti-infantry on the Bolgor. I guess I could do monster, but I'm more scared of the hammers than Talia.
You will regret saying that, sir.
I'm going to eat those words. But yeah, so I obviously finished deploying first, and here at Season of War, it's always very kind of us to give away first turn. So
I am so touched.
Jake, you're going to have first turn here, and we'll jump into Cities of Sigmar, turn 1.
All right, so the start of my turn, there's a couple battle tactics I'm eyeing up here. I can do take their land with no difficulty, but we never want to burn that one turn one unless we have no other options. So I think I'm going to elect to go for Seize the Center.
Okay.
And the second of my start of turn abilities is the Free Guild Foot Marshal has to pick a human unit within 18. They get his special little buddy that follows them around, which means that they can receive orders anywhere on the board. There's no range on it. So he will pick the Free Guild Cavaliers to receive orders anywhere on the board. Going now to my hero phase proper, we'll start by having the Warforger reach into his Runic Crucible, see if he pulls out something nice for the Cavaliers. He does not. Needs a 3-up. Next, we will have the Runelord Prey for Oath and Steel, which is the +1, neg 1 to be wounded prayer. +1 to this only. No, so we'll get nothing. Good start, boys. And the Warforger is going to cast now, looking for the Horror Gas because I've taken Forbidden Power this game. On a 6.
All right, we will try to unbind with the Shaggoth. I rolled a big 11.
Okay.
For Khorne.
All right then. Fine. That is my hero phase. Over to you.
Yeah, I'm going to try to countercast the Shackles.
Okay.
Be a nuisance.
Yep.
And I will fail.
Certainly don't. Going to my movement phase. Okay, so I will not shoot because you'll use your Death Grip to 2d6 move and mess with my tactic.
Correct.
So I'll give you the opportunity to countercharge now.
I will not do that.
Okay, I will take my 9 points and I'll give you the turn. So, very pensive turn 1. I really don't have any incentive to engage with him. Ridge has screened out the backfield, so I can't put Callus and Toll back there. Use advanced information to maybe charge the Herdstone, which is what I would love to do, but he screened it out, not happening. So I'm just going to take my quote-unquote guaranteed seize, set up within my territory where I feel I'm most safe. Let Ridge, make some plays, put some things down. Hopefully I can react to them and not get obliterated on a double turn. So that is what we're thinking.
Yeah, sounds great. Callus, I was thinking with the Shackles from blocking there, but obviously Callus and Toll being huge for Seize.
For sure.
I'm just happy that they're not the regiment and this isn't focal points, because then they're,
For sure.
Sweet. Okay, well then, yeah, with that, we will jump into Beast of Chaos, turn 1. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go for a good old attack on 2 fronts.
Sounds good.
So what I need to do is just essentially take 2 points from Jake, which is gonna be
Should be easy.
not your home point, as we can see here. Sweet, so that's gonna be my tactic. So Greg the Shaman is going to go for a D3 mortal wounds onto your field
Sergeant? Yep.
Field sergeant, yep. So see what he gets. He does not.
Yay.
All right, the Shaggoth is going to go for the Purple Sun.
Yep.
So let's see if we get that off.
Oh,
On a 10.
baby. I'll try. Runelord. Oh!
Jake,
Not this time.
doing me dirty. All right, sadly, that is it for the hero phase. Do you have anything to do?
Yeah, I've got 4 CP. Let's look for Counterprey Oath and Steel on the Runelord again, so +1 neg 1, so just straight dice. Yep.
Nice.
Yay! 6. So I could elect to use this now, but I have neg 1 to be wounded anyway, so I'm just going to save it.
Makes sense. All right, so we'll jump into movement. I will spend a point, command point for at the double with the Ungor.
Okay.
Alrighty, so that's going to be it for my movement phase.
Indeed. My movement phase now, in quotation marks. So let's look for redeploy on those Cavaliers.
Sounds good.
A 2. That's not going to do much.
I have no shooting, so do you have any?
I have no shooting I'm going to do.
Sounds good, so then we'll just go to charges. So
Yes.
I will go with the charge here with the Bestigor. That's going to be a 4, turn to a 7, so that's going to fail. We're going to CP reroll. And
You got it. Hey, hard 12.
hard 11.
Let's go.
+1 for 12.
Nice.
Alrighty, that's going to be all for my charges.
My charges. So we've measured it out. I need a 7 to mess with this battle tactic.
Yep.
So I have 2 CP, not using it there. Let's look for a 7-inch counter charge. Command Core, looking to get into the ungies.
Yeah, sounds good.
Exactly a 7.
Right on, you got it.
We are in.
Alrighty, so we are going to go for the ability on the Ungor, because if I do stay in there, I think there's a good chance I lose at least 6, 7.
Yeah, take some casualties.
If not, just die. So we'll go for the 3 up first.
No,
We're gonna fail it anyway.
We fighting.
We fighting.
So at the start of your combat phase, Ridge, you have no more abilities. I'll use, they are the envoys. They can receive orders anywhere on the board.
Yep.
They will get 5 up wards, strike last.
Sounds good.
So you're free to go there.
Alrighty, so the Ungor are going to activate first.
Yes, sir.
This is going to be 4s and 5s with crit 2 hits.
Yep.
So that will be 4 at no rend.
4 up save. Taking 1.
Nice.
All right, so I've piled in like this just to keep a string. The guys in the back really do no negligible damage. The fighting guys are in the front, so we're just gonna fight with those guys. Rapier first on 2s. That's a crit, D6 mortals.
Okay.
4, 5 mortals.
Nice, good start.
And the Arch Knight on 3s and 3s. 2 wounds at -1.
Yep, 6s. Take 1, make 1.
D3 for 3 more.
Okay,
2 guys
so
left.
8.
And the dog. 1 hit. 1 wound, -1.
Nope.
D3 for 2. Exact
Perfectly.
lethal.
Kills them.
Exact kill. And you can go with your Bestigors.
Yes. All right, so we will go for the all attack here.
Yep.
Only 1 rend because it is turn 1.
Yep. And you will be -1 to wound. 13 4-up armor saves. So in total we have 10 damage going through. And this will be now reduced by my 5-up ward, hopefully. And yep, so we're saving an entire Cavalier and then some. So we're gonna lose exactly 2 Cavaliers.
Nice.
And then we are fighting back on our pathetic profile. 4s and 4s. Okay, 4 -1, 1 damage each.
Yep, 5s. Take 2.
Okay,
Kill 1.
kill a Vestigor. 5s on the hooves. And 1 more, no rend, 1 damage.
No rend 4. Save it.
Cool.
That's going to be everything. So yeah, I will get this middle point. So I'm only going to score 3 because I'm going to fail attack on 2 fronts, obviously. Yeah, the thing here, I could have went for, I guess, take their land, but other than, because you did seize turn 1, there's not really a great tactic for me to do. Attacking 2 fronts is always a good one. I guess I could have possibly done Do Not Waver as well, throwing the Bestigor in and just fighting with Callous and Toll in the middle.
Yep.
That might have been actually the play. The big thing is I was able to make this a 7 for your counter charge, like obviously knowing that was coming, which isn't crazy. It's like a 50-50, right? Yep. So went for that play instead of, and I'm obviously not going to drop everything down because you're -1 to wound turn 1, so
sure.
That's very good. And with only 1 rend, Beast obviously wants to play it later.
Sure.
So yeah, that's just the classic scenario of not really having a tactic, so was going for a play here. So it is what it is. So yeah, I'll just score 3 and we can roll a priority.
Now it is notable that because you're more than 6 points under me, that if you get this double turn, you can take it with no penalty, which means you can do a battle tactic.
Yes.
So that's the only consideration for why I was thinking of not making that play.
Yes.
But I decided to live on the edge.
Yeah.
Put you 6 points down.
Yes.
Make you roll the double.
Exactly.
You want to do. You kind of want to do it to me anyway. So yeah.
Well, with you being tagged there, and that we did briefly discuss that before, that I would be 6 under. So then yeah, the double is more appetizing, and also me having the best score on the board now. So I can actually run and charge. I can give them the buff, all that stuff. Yeah. Let's see.
Let's see it.
Let's see if that happens. I rolled a 3.
Uh-oh, it's time.
Alrighty, so I am going to be going for Do Not Waver here, so I just have to fight with 2 units and have nothing die.
Seems easy.
So the Shaman is going to first go for the 2-up to give +1 wound to the 20 Bestigor here, which I will get.
Okay.
So the Dragon Ogre Shagoth is going to go for the Suffocating Gravetide,
Okay.
which I will fail.
Okay.
And then the Greg, the Bray Shaman, is going to go for the Purple Sun,
Sounds good.
which I will fail as well.
Good face.
Makes sense. So that's going to be it for my hero phase.
Okay. I'm going to use one of my CP and elect to try to countercast the Soul Scream Bridge on a 8.
Nice. I will try to unbind. You got it.
Yo, let's go.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so we put the bridge down. Trying to block as much space as we can. Obviously, he'll be able to fight the bridge, so his battle tactic is all but assured. But I'm trying to limit my exposure to his actual damage using the bridge's gigantic footprint. So we'll see how that pans out.
Yes, no, very good play. That is often what the bridge is used for. So we will just go into movement now. We will blast the Bray Blast Trumpet and see if I get the unit of 5 Ungors back on a 4.
Yay!
Yay, we got it. Alrighty, that is going to be it for my movement phase. The bulls are going to be staying in the sky.
I'll use the CP that would otherwise be used for all defense and look for a redeploy. A 6.
That is unfortunate. So the Dragon Ogre Shagoth has 2d6 shots.
Oh, 10. Vengeance.
So this will be 5s. 2 at rend 1.
5 ups. Take both.
Okay, 2 damage.
5 ups. Take both.
Nice. So I do actually have a 12-inch charge here with the giant unit. The turning dice to a 4 won't matter. So we're just looking for boxcars. Nope, not going to reroll that obviously, but I will go for the charge with the 10 Bestigor because I could possibly jump this, especially with the 4.
Change to a 4.
Yeah, so let's see what we roll with them.
Becomes an 8?
So it would be an 8. Alrighty, so that's going to be all for my charges.
I'll give out some orders. They've redeployed back into order range. So they'll be 5 up ward strike blast. They'll have 5 up ward strike blast.
Cool.
As just in case you do any shenanigans, 5 up ward strike blast, and they go on to hit 5 up ward strike blast. And that's it. Go ahead.
Sounds good.
Twice in a row for you.
The Bestigor take down the Cavaliers, then another unit uses all-out attack and kills 2 members of the Command Corps. The Command Corps then fights back and deals a single damage to the Bestigor.
Cool beans. That should be it for my turn. So yeah, kind of brought this back with a good charge with the 10 block there.
Yep.
Me whiffing on the first turn, not really whiff, -1 to wound hurts still a bunch, and leaving the 3 cav there made it very, very not appetizing to drop the bulls over here.
Sure.
So I had to pretty much go in the corner. Now I thought if a big 3, if I rolled a giant like 17 or something, yeah, possibly getting into the dwarves, but you could also redeploy them.
Yep.
But just me keeping the bulls in the sky, I think just also gives you something to think about as well. And I was able to get both these points and get my tactics. So taking the double, utilizing the new rule of still being able to score the tactics. So I will get 9 here. And I rolled the 4 up to bring back 5 Ungor, which
it's all coming up ridge.
Last game I played, I failed that turn 2 to turn 5. So that always feels good.
I wish kind of Ridge did a little bit more damage. He didn't do quite enough that I could pull out of combat with my Command Corps and then get my Brazier to start bringing him back.
Yes.
But this is okay too. Stops the redeploy being stuck in combat.
Yep.
And so we know I have at least 1 unit I can guarantee to interact with. So we'll see how things go on my turn.
Sounds good. All right, we'll jump into Cities of Sigmar, turn 2.
So we're going to go attack on 2 fronts here. Warforger is going to roll Region 2 his pot, roll his Crucible on a 3-up. It will actually give Toll's Companions +1 to save. Yes, so Toll's Companions have +1 to their save rolls. The Warforger is going to cast my Cities of Sigmar lore spell, Speed of the Twin-Tailed Comet, for a 3d6 charge on this block of hammers.
Okay.
On an 11.
Okay, I guess I will try for the boxcars. No, you got it.
All right, these hammers have 3d6 charge. That makes things significantly easier. Prayer will be, I'm going to pray for the extra rend, targeting these hammers on a 3. So that becomes a 9, 1 short of the super prayer. So we will give it to these guys for an extra rend.
Cool. And that's Holy 12.
Holy 12. Sweet. That is my hero phase. Over to you. All right, jumping into my movement phase. The field marshal is actually going to run. Okay, he's going modified 13. And that brings him wholly within 12 of these guys. So when I do my retreat, they'll have an extra 2 inches of move. Speaking of which, I will retreat with them, suffering D3 mortal wounds. Suffering 1. Okay, that's my movement phase, Ridge. I'll pass it over to you.
All right, I don't think I'm doing anything.
Shooting phase, I have nothing. Do you wish to counter shoot?
No.
Okay. Then let us do some charging. Charging 3d6 on the hammies. On a 10. All right. Counter charges.
Yeah, I think I'm going to countercharge the 20 Bestigor here.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll charge the Bestigor over here.
Sure.
So I'll make one of those a 4, and that will be an 8.
Sounds good. Good heads up play by Ridge there. I actually, in my defense, it looks really stupid from my side, and it is. I was looking over here and I was like, oh, I don't see any Bestigor. So I was like, I totally forgot they were behind that building.
Yeah, peeking out on the outside.
And so Ridge must have been licking his chops when he saw me move that way. Like, this was so stupid.
I was going to actually charge the bridge first, and you move these guys so much further. I was like, I can countercharge. If I roll a 9-10, which isn't crazy with the 4. But then, yeah, that just looked a little bit more.
So that's my own fault. I'm blind, but let's try and make up for it. So our first combat, we're going to go over here with the hammers. We're going to do all-out attack.
The hammerers wipe out the Bestigor. Then another unit of Bestigor uses all-out attack and kills 2 hammerers. Next, the command corps kills 4 more Bestigor. Then the last unit of Bestigor wipes out the command corps entirely. Last to fight, the hammerers in the west wipe out the smaller unit of Bestigor.
Okay, Ridge, we are now at the end of a turn, and I'm gonna get bailed out of my own stupid play. And I'm gonna tell you how. So we've said you have 11 guys on this objective, 8 dwarves plus a banner for 9. The command corps counts as 2 each plus a banner for 3, which gives me 12. And if a human unit is wholly within 12 of a field marshal, they add 3 to their control score.
Nice.
So despite me making maybe the dumbest play I've ever made on this channel in my life, we've saved it. We got full points. We got 9.
Yes.
There's not everything. There's some things I like and some things I don't like about this turn. Obviously, in cities, it looks weird that you have heroes by themselves. You say always defend your heroes, but I'm protecting my backfield from Bullgors, and the most expendable thing is this little hero.
He doesn't do that much.
You don't do that much.
You have 4 other heroes to give commands.
So he's pretty expendable.
Yep.
I wish this comp went a little bit cleaner, but we are where we are, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, so you'll score, you're gonna get the same thing, and you'll get 9 again?
9 again.
Now, it doesn't matter with the double, because either way.
Roll. Yep.
All right, so priority.
1 and 2.
Big 2.
Big 2.
Alrighty, for my tactic, I'm gonna go for Ordained Charge. So what I need to do is charge with 2 units and then take this point from Jake.
Nice, looks doable.
Alrighty, so first the Dragon Ogre Shaggoth is gonna go for the Purple Sun. So he will fail that on a 6. And then the Great Bay Shaman is going to go for the Suffocating Gravetide, which we'll get on a 10.
No.
And it will go off. The Great Bay Shaman is just going to actually give a 6-up ward for the rest of the turn to not kneel the Dragon Ogre Shaggoth on a 2-up, which he will get. So 6-up ward on him.
Okay.
Alrighty, so that is going to be it for my hero phase.
I have a couple things I can do. Technically, this is the start of the battle round, but I will nominate these guys as a new envoy because you killed the cab, so these guys can receive commands anywhere on the board. You know what? No, screw that. Callus and Toll are in range, and I'd much rather have a bonus order on Callus and Toll. So he's going to pick Callus and Toll to be escorted by his envoy. Second thing I'm going to do is try to do another countercast shenanigan. We are going to look to cast the Shards of Valorgar.
You got to get out of here with these casts, man. Okay, so that's going to go off on a 10. You're going to get it.
Oh, baby!
Jake is casting like a god tonight. So I'll just go into my movement phase. Alrighty, I'm going to do the Brave Blast Trumpet. Now, I normally would try to bring back 10 from the 20 pack, but because I can fit 5 back there, I'm going to try to go for the 5. So essentially, I'm going to try for the 10 pack to bring back 5, which I'm going to get. Alrighty, so that's going to be it for my movement phase.
I'm thinking of redeploying, and I think I'm going to redeploy this Alchemite Warforger. A 1.
Hey!
Hey-o.
Alrighty, I do have some shooting, so the Dragon Ogre Shaggoth is going to shoot. Alright, I'm going to shoot into the hammers. So 5 shots.
Nice.
This will be 4s. So just 1, Ren 1.
4 up, 5 up. 4 up, fails it, 5 up, makes it. Nice. So we're good.
Alrighty, first we're going to charge with the unit of Ungor. They're going to get a 9. Alright, now I'm going to do the most important charge. So we'll go with the big Bulgor charge. We are going to activate the 3d6 charge from the Doom Bull onto the 6 Bulgor, and then they're going to be so 3d6. So that will be a 10 plus 1 for an 11. Cool. All right, the Bestigor in the back are going to charge. So we will re-roll this charge into a double 1. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. The Dragon Ogre Shaggoth is going to charge for a 9.
That's good.
Okay, so now I just have to do my mortals. So, so the Doom Bull is going to do D3 mortals to the Warforger. He'll do 2.
Yep, taking 2. 3 left.
The Doom Bulls will unfortunately have to go into the shards, which probably won't matter, but it'll take 5 mortal wounds.
Okay, 6s. It takes 3.
And that's all for the charges. Alrighty, so then into combat. I'm going to first run away with the Ungor.
So they cannot.
I fail again. Damn.
In terms of orders, this guy, the Alchemite, is going to give himself fight last, 5 up ward. This guy will do it to the Rune Lord. Everyone else who didn't get an order has a 5 up ward already.
The Bestigor start the bloodshed by killing 6 Hammerers and wiping out the Soul Scream Bridge. The Hammerers then retaliate and kill 2 Bestigor. The Dragon Ogre Shaggoth then slays the Field Marshal through all-out defense, and the second unit of Command Corps deals 3 damage to the Dragon Ogre. Next, the Ungor deal 2 damage to the Rune Lord, then the Doom Bull takes down the Warforger. The Gravetide is next to fight and kills 2 of the Command Corps, then the Bulgur kill 2 more Hammers, and lastly the Rune Lord kills 2 Ungor.
So the Dragon Ogre Shaggoth now will do his ability, and he'll do 2 mortal wounds to the Command Corps, and he will heal 3.
Okay.
So I'm going to power through with the Dragon Ogre Shaggoth, do 2 mortals to the Command Corps.
Yep.
And I'm just going to go into those woods. Alrighty, so that was a long, crazy turn. Lots of interactions
for sure
with the countercasting the shards.
It's been huge this game.
Oh my god, Forbidden is so good. You're seeing it firsthand. Why?
How good Forbidden is.
Pretty much the best spell lore. I think most people would agree.
Yep.
Yeah, so lots of activations, lots of stuff. You saw it all happen. At the end of the day, I am going to score 7 because I will get my Tactic of Ordained Charge, and 1 for my home and 2 for the side. So
Yeah, from my perspective, this was his Bulgor turn, so I knew this could be the turn where I could lose the most. From my perspective, pros and cons. Cons is I think I lost very little. I didn't lose any hammers, which is great. My hammers are on the board. Some are depleted. One's fully healthy. Talia hasn't done anything yet.
Yep.
I did lose 2 heroes. One was acceptable losses. One was coin flippy, dicey if I'd lose them or not.
Yep.
Losing heroes and cities is always obviously not optimal. I'm down to 3 orders now. Talia is a double order, so technically 4. But I am happy that with the very lucky countercasts and positioning, I was able to limit how much damage the Bulgors really did.
Yes.
And now they're down.
Yep.
So from
not getting the other biggest one was that those 5 Bulgor I brought in just needed a 4 on one of those dice. When you rolled it into Snake Eyes. If I get them into 9, all 5 on the point, him on the point, there's a world I take your home.
Agreed.
So, and with +1 to hit as well. So that would have panned out, that would have been great, but can't really complain otherwise. So yeah, I'll score 7. And let's see what Jay can do in bottom of turn 3.
Okay, so I've taken some time to mull it over. It looks like this is I'm just gonna cash in my free take their land since I can do it on either one of those there. Can't rally, everything is basically in combat, so now I would ask you if you want to countercast anything.
Nope, I would not.
All right then, go into movement. These hammer bros are gonna fall back. They are suffering B3. They're suffering 1 on a 5-up. Okay, Ridge, that is my movement. Shooting, I'm just gonna shoot Callus and Toll's bang bang pistols into the Gravetide.
Yep.
Freeze. 3, -1.
Go, sir. 6.
6 damage.
Cool. You do 6.
Cool. That's all my shooting. I assume you're not gonna counterfire?
No.
Cool. Going to charging. Let's charge the hammers. Why wouldn't we? Nope. Talia's charging. On a 9.
Nice.
Okay, Ridge, would you like to countercharge?
Well, this is the thing, Jake. If I choose to countercharge, you have very nicely put those 2 little command corps, the dude and his doggy, within 12 of my whole army. So if I countercharge, you're just gonna make it so that I can't.
Yep.
Which is super frustrating, but it would get you using that.
Correct.
So I'm either doing that or I'm doing an all-out defense. In this scenario, I think Talia probably lifts the 5 of them anyways. So I don't think an all-out defense is gonna be huge. So I think I am gonna just issue the countercharge and make you use the...
I'm gonna spy it, so you lose your CP.
Yep.
And then I can't do it ever again.
All right, well, that's how that works, so... Hate command corps, but here we are.
Going to combat phase, he's going to give himself -1 to hit 5 up board, just so he can survive those duders.
All right, then I will do my ability with, let's see if those Ungor can do it. 3rd time's a charm, 3 up.
No!
They're forever destined to die.
So I'm going to go with Talia first.
All right.
Talia Vedra takes down the Bestigor. Then the Gravetide deals 2 damage to Callus and Toll, who retaliate and wipe out the manifestation. The Ungor then miss their attacks completely, and finally the Runelord kills a single Ungor, leaving just 1 alive.
End of turn effects, just me. So I'm going to use my Brazier on the Runelord to bring back D3 command corps.
Yep.
For 3.
Yikes.
Yeah, baby.
This unit is fine. It's fine.
This is fine. All right, Ridge. That being said, I'll score 10 this turn.
Yep, you're gonna get my home and the one over here for 6, and you're obviously getting to take the land here, so yeah, great turn. Yeah, that ability to shut off the counter charge.
Pretty good.
Massive here, because the 20 Bestigor.
It saved the whole turn.
Yeah, exactly. And you would have played it differently, obviously, if you didn't have it.
But I would have played it a lot worse if I didn't have it. So I'm really glad I do have it.
Yes, and then the other thing was that you were smart enough, you first kind of were moving over here.
And I was like, wait a minute.
Doombull actually could 3d6 counter charge in there, but he might have died, so I don't know. But anyways, good turn, and let's have our roll off for turn 4.
Yep.
I rolled a 3.
4.
Your choice, my friend.
This is a really cool opportunity to do Talia's big moment. So I'm gonna take the double.
Yeah.
See what we can get here.
Sounds good. So with that, we'll jump into turn for Cities of Sigmar.
Yes, sir. Hero phase. No battle tactic to call. First things first, I'm gonna rally the hammers. Getting just 2 back. Rune Lord is going to pray for the extra Rend Prayer, targeting those hammers. Yes, it does go off on a 5. He had 3 banked, so we'll cash it in for the extra Rend on the silver hammers. And that is my hero phase.
The Dragon Ogre Shaggoth is going to go for the fences here and go for a Vicious Stranglethorn, so we'll give you half move and charge on 1d6.
Yay!
So we'll try that on that unit of dwarfs over by your home point on a 9.
No! You don't get the countercast. I do.
That's your thing.
It's my thing. We are going to movement, I think. Quick shooting phase. I'm just going to shoot your hurts. Just want to hurt it. 4 on your hurts, though. Neg 1 damage.
I take 3.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna charge. Charging the dwarves. 9 is awesome. Okay, Mr. Ridge, I will hand out my orders. So, the Rune Lord will give these guys +1 attack.
Okay.
Talia can double issue, so she will give these guys and the Command Corps +1 attack. And Talia will use her once per game, strike them down, engage the foe, whatever it's called. Pick 3 units, so I'm gonna pick that are not her. Hammers, Command Corps, they'll all have a 5-up ward and they are +1 to wound.
Pretty efficient.
Pretty good, not bad.
It's all coming up Millhouse in there, perfect.
So for my first combat ridge, I'm gonna elect to go over there. I'm gonna pile in the silver hammers into the Bulgors, and I'm gonna issue all-out attack.
Yep. I will go for the all-out defense here. We'll get back to 5, so why not? Oh yeah, because Talia, nice, yeah.
13, neg 1.
30 damage.
Yes, 30 damage overall.
Yeah, so that kills the bulls.
11 hammers, ladies and gentlemen.
My little Ungor is going to try again.
He can't run! He's the bravest Ungor.
Can't run away. I was starting to pile here, but I am going to first obviously go with the Shaggoth.
Yeah, makes sense.
We'll just put everything into the hammers.
Yep.
So, yeah, 3s and 2s.
Okay.
1, Ren 2.
Take it, so 6 damage total.
Yes, 6 damage.
On my ward. Losing 3 hammies.
Cool.
I'm gonna swing with the Rune Lord. 4. Nothing.
All right, the little banner is gonna try to hit the Rune Lord. He does do 1 damage. Put 1 through.
No ward, I take it.
Nice.
No, 4 up. Yeah, I do take it. 10 bajillion hammers. Attacking your duder. So 7 the first time.
Okay.
Neg 1.
5, so that's 10 damage. You killed him.
He's already got 10.
All right, he's already dead.
He's gone, so. Yep.
All of the Bestigor are going to go into the hammers, and I'm going to do all the attack.
Okay.
3s and 3s. 3s. So that'll be 21 at Ren 2.
5s and 5s. 8 die, and they are still alive. All right. Piling in, these guys are not in combat anymore.
Yep.
So I'll like to pile directly towards the Ungor. Okay, extra attack from Talia, +1 to wound. The Spy, 2s.
Aw, come on, Spy.
The Arch Knight,
No, he's going to get it done.
3s. 2 neg 1 Arch Knight.
Takes 1.
D3.
Hey!
Talia is now eligible to fight and pile in any direction. So she's going to
nice.
pile in. She's within 6.
Yep.
Fighting the bull. So on the bull, Talia's axe. 1 neg 1.
Take it.
2 damage.
Go.
The Infernine's jaws. 3s. 1 neg 2.
Take it.
3 damage. And Stinger. Double miss.
All right.
Fine. Had to whiff somewhere.
All right, Lord Billy will fight back into you.
Yep.
That's going to be 4 at Ren 2.
6 6s. Save 1.
Sorry, that will be 9 damage.
Okay, yucky. Been punished for my hubris.
And one more, rend 1.
Save that one. So 6 aboard saves from herself. Take 7. End of my turn, I'll resolve my effects first. I'm going to power through, going down to 1 CP, I believe.
Yeah, big 5 up.
No, just take 1.
Yeah, so he's up to 6.
And I get DQ Command Core back. I'm only missing 1, so I'll get my last dude back.
Sounds good. Yeah, that's huge. So you're gonna get 6. So after that, you're gonna be up 34-19, which you knew taking the double, only scoring 6, you're gonna be able to cripple me massively, which definitely happened here.
Yep.
You talked about it during the turn, but yeah, Talia just showing huge synergy.
Big
here
value,
with the
yep.
+1 to wound, and then you being able to use the 5 up war, like the order in a different place. We will go into my turn 4 here, but I'm just gonna kind of talk out what I can do because there's no possible way that I'm gonna be able to take his home. And I can summon onto here if I do roll the 4 up. So yeah. So then I'm gonna go outside 3 there. I'm gonna, in the movement phase, we'll see if I get any back.
No!
I don't get them back. So we will just do a charge there. He'll give himself the 3d6.
Sure did, he got it.
Cool,
Oh yeah.
he's in. He'll do 1 mortal wound. Oh no, it won't do any mortal wounds.
Okay.
And then I would just do activate with him first, do all out attack. He might die here to the command core after, but I don't
5 up board, neg 1 to hit.
Yep. So then we'll be back to 4s.
Oh no, dude.
2 and 2s. 1 at rend 2.
5 up. Takes it.
So 3 damage.
Ward save. Dead.
Okay. So he's there. Doesn't matter if you kill him back, I don't care.
Yep.
All these Bestigor are gonna kill these
I agree,
3
hammers are gonzo. Yeah.
So I will just score 2 for this point and kill 2 units, so I'll get Offering of Carnage.
Yep.
So I would score 6 here, actually. So then we roll priority for turn 5. I roll the 1.
A 3.
You got a 3.
So I'll take.
You just push everything into my Bestigor.
Yep, I do
You
this again.
Do waver down here.
Yep.
And that's game. Okay, so then it will end, I think, 46-25?
44.
Or 44-25.
25, roughly, yeah.
Yeah, if the math's right, because I obviously last turn, well, you're going to be able to probably kill all that. I'm not even going to get a take land, so I think I'm tabled at that point. But yeah, this game, like, a showing massively, I think Forbidden Power, like,
It's crazy.
which we know is insane, but I think
Yeah.
this game specifically really showed the power. Like, your casting and Magical Intervention, which obviously is not reliable, was incredible. So blocking with the bridge, blocking with the turn with the shards, just incredible that I wasn't able to sequence it so that I was able to hit with the Bulgor.
Yep.
So very well played by you there in blocking those both out. From the first turn, attack on 2 fronts. Now maybe I could have done a different tactic to make it more reliable. But in my head, yeah, I don't know. The counter charge, all that, it was a 7 still. Like there's a few variables,
50-50.
but I think still, yeah, maybe I do something a little more reliable. Because going down early, this mission's really good for you with your hammer, so you want to be on these types of missions.
Oh, yeah.
So you just kind of want to, if that happens, you deny right away. You're like, okay, cool, I'm going to cruise, and you're going to be able to score and kind of win. So from my angle, at least, that was, and then you did really well zoning, so I couldn't get the Bulgors in a spot where I wanted in turn 2.
Well, it's really nice. You know, I work really hard on my countercasting skills. I was really practicing before, so it's great to just show how good I am at it. Like it's really, the Warforger's probably the MVP. Just for doing that, like basically ruining 2 turns.
The one wizard. Yeah.
Because I was really scared. My condition was I don't want these hammers to die this turn.
Yes.
You can have your tactic. I have a point lead. You can have it. So I'll even leave a little gap here. And you can touch the objective, so you're incentivized to go this way.
Yes.
I don't want you to come behind, kill all my heroes, touch my hammers.
Which I was in a position where
you were thinking about.
I could go either way.
Yeah.
So had I rolled a 13, 14, 15, you know, which isn't crazy, it's, you know, high roll, but could happen with the +1.
The humans really benefited from this balance patch because prior to the last patch, you never saw Command Core. Like you just, you never saw the Field Marshal on foot.
Yep.
But I think also it's what this army is like. A lot of people, I've heard this talking point a lot. Very good players have said this. They're like, well, you know, Field Marshal, the season rule, isn't really a buff to any one army. because everybody can get it. It's like bounty hunters from the old season or whatever. Anyone can use bounty hunters.
Way better in certain armies.
But that's not true.
Yeah.
As we've seen from LVO, Nurgle did really well. Well, what does Nurgle do?
Lord of Blights.
Lord of Blights.
Yes.
Blight Kings, right? If you have a unit that moves forward and is balanced around the fact that they're slow, and they're suddenly not
Increase
slow.
50%.
50%. Right? So there are certainly some armies that have benefited immensely from Field Marshal.
The drops as well, which you want to be high drops because you want to take that extra.
Cities is always high drops,
Yeah.
right? So just a flat buff to Cities post-patch.
Massively.
Yeah,
Yep.
really liking where they are right now.
Yeah, for Beast, it was fun. I've played a few different games now. I was going to play more Bestigor actually, but I forgot the 20 that I've worked on, and so I ran the Shag off again, this list, which is still really good. And same thing with the Sigmar. I'm going to paint him up because he's fun, but was still awesome anyways. They're always just really fun to play too.
Yeah.
So I've been playing some more games with them. Alrighty, but that's going to be it for us here. Thanks everybody for sticking around, watching the game, and we will catch you in the next one.
See ya.